Hi everyone, welcome to Diz Views. Today's video is going to be about the Disney ShopParks app and our latest experience using it. So unfortunately, we have to start out this video by telling our latest story using the ShopParks app, which actually was more like a Disney nightmare. So my husband had ordered a few items from the Haunted Mansion collection that we had been looking at the last few times we were at the parks, and he wanted to surprise me with them. So he was so excited, he ordered it all on his own. It was shipped to our house. We got it. We opened it up and everything was broken. So this is the Haunted Mansion mug. It's a giant size mug. The arm is completely broken. There's a giant crack in here and it's not fixable, completely unusable. Like, it's not even like safe to use because you could cut yourself. Then, even though this was wrapped in styrofoam, like it was in a styrofoam case, it's completely smashed and all of the sand got all over the place. It's supposed to have purple sand on the inside. Then, last but not least, we ordered this awesome jewelry box from the Haunted Mansion. And even though we've super glued it to try to fix it, one of the legs here broke off and one of the hinges is completely screwed up, and now it doesn't even like close correctly even though we tried to kind of fix it. It's missing a huge piece right here. So everything that we ordered was broken. So when we were expecting to be filled with tons of Disney happiness and joy, we were instead filled with broken Disney dreams. Until a little Disney magic happened. And now, look, they're all fixed. So we called guest services and they actually rush ordered and replaced all of our items. We originally were thinking that we wouldn't be able to get this video up until possibly after Halloween, but everything worked out perfectly thanks to wonderful Disney magic and their high level of customer service. Also, shout out to Michelle because she's the one who helped process everything and made sure that they wrapped everything extra tightly so nothing was broken. From the time that we called Disney Park Services about our broken order to the time that we received our new items was about 48 hours. It was really, really amazing. This is something that makes shopping at Disney unparalleled in the customer service, because everywhere else you're going to have to wait for the order to process, you're going to have to go through hoops and all this stuff to get your items. All they said was send a picture of your broken items and then we'll replace them. So for the safety of the handlers and the people at the parks, we couldn't send the broken items back. So a few of them we might be able to repurpose somewhere else, but unfortunately a few of them are pretty unusable. I do think for the mug, at least, I'm going to use it to hold my makeup brushes because it is still pretty solid. To see an in-depth review of these items and the other Disney items that we recently purchased for the Halloween theme, check out our other video, which I will link in the video and link down below. But next, I want to show you another recent order that we got, because what we do is at the parks, we use the ShopParks app to look at all of the items we're interested in. A little bit later on, I'll give you a full demonstration of how to use the Disney ShopParks app, but I want to tell you how we use it in the parks and how it's completely changed how we shop at Disney. So when we're in the parks, we scan all of the items that we're looking for, that we see and think that they're cool, in the ShopParks app. It will tell you where you can buy them, if you can have it shipped at home, and also you can check different sizes and see where those are available. The coolest thing is you have a couple different options. If you're in the parks, you can either have the item shipped to your resort or shipped to your home, as well as when you are actually buying in the stores, you have the option to ship to your resort, but you can buy it directly from the app. When you scan each item, it'll come up with the item, and then when you search to find the surrounding areas, what we do is we decide, okay, do we need to buy this now or can we buy it later? For example, a lot of items, if they're available in our hotel gift shop, we won't necessarily buy them in the parks because it wastes time having to fill out the paperwork and send it in there when we can just buy it on our last day before we leave. We also decide, okay, these are all the things that we want. Are we going to buy it now or can we buy it when we get home? That's how we prioritize what we need to have to take with us, and also work out what kind of space we have in our suitcases. Normally we drive, so it's not that big of a deal, but no one wants to have to carry even more luggage because honestly, I move into Disney every time I pack. It's also really convenient to use the apps because then you know where your favorite items are. Then you can also see similar items. You can save them to a wish list and really organize your shopping. It's completely changed the feel of having to shop at Disney because you're not like, oh my gosh, if I don't get this now, I might not get it at all. But now you know exactly where it is, and now you can kind of say, okay, we have an off day this day, so we can go to this resort to pick up this item, or this store in Disney Springs to pick up this item. Now that brings me to our last trip. When we were going through the parks, we had a lot of things that we were like, wow, I really want this, but then we decided to wait. It actually paid to wait because the ShopParks app had a 20% off sale, so we were actually able to save even more money on top of the 10% coupon that we had from staying at the resorts. Let me show you what those items were. So that brings me to the latest order that we had placed based on our last time at the parks. So one of the things that we got was this Mickey pumpkin hoodie. It's purple on the inside. Right here it says Happy Halloween, has drawstrings, has pockets, and then it's covered in little purple polka dots and orange polka dots and Mickey pumpkins. Perfect for the season. We also got this bag. So it's the Halloween 2016 tote bag with pumpkins on the side and then the same print on the back. We've been looking at it. We were like, should we get it? And then I was like, I don't know. Do we really need another reusable bag? But it turns out we got it on sale, and I was like, yes, I do need it in my life now. The next item we purchased was this awesome trick or treat sign. Here, I'm gonna move this out of the way. This trick or treat sign, of course, features the Mickey pumpkin, trick or treat, and vampire Mickey. This is so cute. This was originally $29.99 in the parks, but we got 20% off of it, so it was a great buy. The next item that we purchased was this Minnie Mouse back scratcher. So a little story behind this. We'd been in the parks. This was like our 5th trip, I think. And every time we saw this, we were like, oh, it's so cute. And then Ricky finally decided, you know what? Since it's on sale, I want it. And it's actually been pretty useful because, you know, you're just bored sitting there and you're like, oh, using Minnie Mouse to scratch my back. It's quite lovely. Next, we got this awesome Jack Skellington figurine. So Ricky is really into figurines. He loves collecting them. And we had seen this in the parks and we were like, this is so cool. But we were kind of hemming and hawing whether or not we actually really wanted it. But when we saw it in the app and saw that we could get 20% off, we were like, okay, this is something we're definitely buying as soon as we get home. This item originally is $55 and we got that on discount, so that's awesome. And finally, the last item that we got in this order was something that we had actually been looking at for the last couple trips, but every time we went to buy it, it was out of stock. Even when we got home from the parks and we'd look at it periodically, it was always out of stock. So we finally decided to get it, and a little backstory, this thing is very fragile, so I didn't want to include it in the actual bag to take out of because I didn't want anything to happen to it. But this is the Mickey and Minnie wedding figurine. Ricky, my husband, and I collect anything related to Mickey and Minnie wedding stuff. We have, I think, 3 or 4 different ornaments, this statue, the picture frame. I have the Minnie Mouse bridal ears. Just basically anything like this is just really adorable, and we collect all of it. So this was a perfect addition to our collection, but it's very, very special and very important to us, so I definitely didn't want to put it in there and have something happen to it, especially given our track record with these other items. But this is just to showcase a little bit of the variety of items that you can find. You can find anything from decorative items to at-home items, cookware, tote bags, figurines, clothing, coffee mugs, because who doesn't need another Disney coffee mug? all different kinds of items. So it's really awesome, it's really helpful, and I hope that everyone visiting the Disney parks or even just bored at home and wants to see what's available at Disney and maybe order something for yourself, checks that out because it's super useful. So right now I'm going to demonstrate to you how to use the ShopParks app. So open the app, and there's a couple different options. If you are just at home browsing, it has different categories that you can look at. So for example, we can go into Vacation Fundamentals, and it shows you all the different items. You can click on here, the Sorcerer Mickey band, or any other item, and then hit Find on Map, and it shows you where on Disney property it's available. It also includes some Disney Springs, but it looks like this isn't available in Disney Springs. You can also add to the bag or order now, which would automatically order it. And then it's going to ask me to sign in. But the best thing about this app is that you can use this while at the parks. So it's going to use your camera, and then you just take the barcode and it scans the barcode. So here's the Mickey pumpkin. If you hit Find on Map, it shows you there's low stock at Discovery Trading Company, in Disney Springs, and as well at Big Top Souvenirs in the Magic Kingdom. You can zoom in, and it has a very detailed map, so it shows you where in the parks it's located. So it's at the Emporium in stock, and it's also in stock at Big Top Souvenirs. Not everything is able to be found inside the app. Some food items aren't available. For example, we have this Mickey pumpkin or Mickey Halloween tin. Says that this item is not available for purchase in the app. Sometimes that'll happen, but generally if it has this kind of barcode, then you're okay. If you liked our video, please make sure that you check back for more Disney merchandise reviews, our Disney vlogs. We also want to do some in-depth showcasing of all of our figurines, our mugs, all that kind of stuff. We will be uploading our vlogs from our latest Disney trip. We also have an Instagram that you can follow us on. But I'm going to be linking some more of our videos in the video and also down below. So make sure you check those out. Also make sure you please like, share with all your friends and family who are Disney fans. And of course subscribe. That's the best way to stay in touch with us. If you have any questions or comments about anything related to Disney, feel free to leave a comment below, or you can email us or contact us on Instagram. Thank you for watching.